Hey everybody, we're back and it's good to be back. Many of you have been praying for us. My dad has been sick, Jerry's dad has been sick, and Jerry's dad did pass away, and we were gone this past weekend for his funeral, and it was just a great time of celebration of his life. And so we are back, and this was actually the job that we did last week, and so I'm excited to show it to you. I wanted to start out by saying a lot of decorators get offended when a client kind of has their own ideas and stuff like that, and sometimes a decorator wants to come in and just run the show. And I don't feel like I'm that way. I'm sure I'm bossy at times, but I really do love when a client has great ideas and we can collaborate, and that has been the situation this week. The client that I'm working with, she actually has her own company called The Tidy Trail. And if you look that up, it's an organization company, and she does a phenomenal job organizing, unpacking, doing things in people's pantries, or really organizing any space in a home. And so it was amazing to work with her. She's an amazing designer. So when we kind of came together and had ideas, it was really fun to do this space. So you're gonna see why. Let's just start out here. Really, one quick thing is, you know that everything we do is keeping the same basic floor plan, but there is so much that you can do using the space that's already there, and that's what you're gonna see this week, okay? So let me just start you out by saying, this right here was a cabinet, and you can see here, look at this amazing stone here. This is called a waterfall edge. So this takes the stone here and carries it all the way down to the floor. There was a cabinet behind here. We just went ahead and covered it right up. We took the trim off, we went flush with what the cabinet base was, and then if you come around here, we went ahead and we built this out. This was shorter here. We went ahead and carried this out, so we had a full countertop here to sit at that was big. You could have big trays here for serving, amazing. The same depth, actually even a little bit more than the 24-inch depth of a normal cabinet base. And then see, we just built this out because there was a kind of weird cabinet here. We built it out so that it looks like we were framing in this. Do you see how that looks? Then you can see here, we went ahead and carried, it's a different color than the cabinets. The cabinets are Revere pewter. This is iron ore, but see how we just made this and it kind of sets it apart with a little bit of trim there. Gorgeous. All right, let's come over here. A lot of times in kitchens, we have a situation where it's a cabinet, and especially with all of these high ceilings that they have here, it's a cabinet with a crown molding, and the hood kind of goes halfway up, and it's just this weird space up there. Well, this is a situation where the husband in this home had this idea of building out kind of a faux secondary cabinet there. So we went ahead and built this out and ordered these cabinets. You can see it finishes off this whole space. It looks like it's a cabinet, but it's not. It's just on basically a wall that was built there. Does that not look amazing? It carries your eye right up and just fills out this kitchen. Gorgeous. Let's move on to the hood. There was, you know, this hood here with a weird corbels and of course the sad face again, and it just had all this going on. We totally simplified it. Just went super simple. We added this one piece of wood. If you were here, you would see, you can kind of see the wood grain through the paint. Super subtle, but very, very elegant and sophisticated. I love this. I mean, can you not see the amazingness of this stone? This is called Matarazzo. It's the same stone as we had with that waterfall edge, but look at how much gorgeous texture there is in this. That's just God's natural creation coming to life in a kitchen. So it's bringing the outdoor inside. It's kind of calming. It's gorgeous. And they did the same stone here that they have on the countertop. We just carried it up onto the backsplash. Gorgeous. You can see this is just simple little details, you guys, but these were these kind of weird legs that were more traditional. We're taking all the traditional out of this kitchen. We're simplifying it for a very modern feel, and we just squared that off. Really, really pretty. And you can see how The cabinets that had this weird glaze in it, they were kind of a yellowy color, which is a traditional thing. Taking them and changing the color has completely changed everything. Look at how just stunning these long 12-inch handles are. Once again, we're bringing the modern to kind of the traditional cabinet style, and that's gorgeous. Last but not least, let's finish with this amazing island, okay? This just goes to show you, you don't always have to keep everything the same in a space. She had another island in here that was way more frilly and traditional. We went ahead and got this. This is from Crate and Barrel. It had a marble top, which would have really clashed with the other countertops that they had. So they have the capability of you just ordering the base, and then we went ahead and just did this simple black countertop here that's leathered with the mitered edge, which is once again that thicker edge. It sets it apart. It kind of has that butcher block feel in the center of the kitchen. So this is the other side of the island. And so many times we do cut down that bar, but in this situation, because they had this large island here, and because it already was built out the way that it was with these end caps being cabinets, this is why we went ahead and kept the height and just carried down. On this side, you can now see how this is just a fake door front, and this was just open shelving down here. And this is once again, that waterfall edge. So you guys can see how this is just such a dramatic space here. And I love it, love it, love it. We did do it in 5 days-ish. We had the stone done on its own day because it was so much stone, as you can see. So I've loved working with this client, and I mean, we're gonna definitely keep the relationship up for sure, because of course what she does goes hand in hand with what I do with kitchens, because she does a lot with pantries and stuff like that. So hope you guys are enjoying this Easter week, and we're gonna be enjoying this weekend. And thank you so much for your prayers, and continue praying for my dad. We just appreciate all of your support so much, and we will see you next week.